In the world of international business, some skills are honestly more valuable than a signed contract. Today, we're diving deep into one of them, hospitality. And we're going to focus specifically on Taiwan, a real powerhouse in global trade, and a place where making the right first impression can literally define the future of a partnership.
So to really get why hospitality is such a big deal here, we've got to look at the bigger picture. See, Taiwan's economy is basically an engine that's built on global trade. And what that means is, on any given day, you have tons of businesses welcoming international clients, or sending their own teams all over the world. In an environment like this, strong global connections aren't just a nice-to-have, they're the absolute lifeblood of commerce.
Okay, so that leads us to a really important question. When you're dealing with partners in every time zone, in this massive world of global trade, what is the most valuable currency? I'll tell you, it's something that goes way beyond the products you sell or the price on an invoice.
It's strong relationships. That's it. That's the real currency. Building trust, showing respect, and creating those genuine connections. That's what turns a simple transaction into a long-term, winning partnership. And that whole foundation? It's built on hospitality.
And let's be super clear about this. This isn't just about, being polite for the sake of it. In an economy that's this connected, mastering business hospitality is a core professional skill. It's a straight-up strategic tool that can have a direct impact on your success.
See, it all ties together. Because the economy is so focused on trade, hosting clients and visiting partners isn't some rare event, it's just a normal part of doing business. This makes amazing hospitality and clear communication absolutely essential. Must-have skills for any professional who wants to get ahead.
So where does this whole process even begin? Well, it actually starts way before anyone even shakes hands. Your first move is that very first piece of communication you send out, the invitation letter.
You know, a really well-written invitation? It does so much more than just lock in a date. It's your first real chance to show you're professional, you're thoughtful, and you genuinely want to collaborate. It really sets the tone for the entire visit.
So putting together that perfect invitation really boils down to 4 key things. First up, state the purpose, loud and clear. Is it a product demo, a contract signing? Let them know. Next, give them all the logistical details. This shows you're organized and you respect their time. Third, make sure you talk about how much you value the collaboration. And finally, give them clear contact info and a deadline to respond. Just make it easy for them.
All right, so the invitation's out, the plans are set. Now it's time for the next critical moment, the arrival. This is where you switch from writing to making that crucial first in-person impression.
Okay, so when your guest finally arrives, every little detail matters. Seriously. For starters, always use proper titles like Mr. or Ms. followed by their last name. It's just a fundamental sign of respect. A little small talk maybe, asking about their flight, can really help break the ice. And, having everything ready to go, from the meeting room to a clear itinerary, that sends a huge message. You value them and you value their time.
In Taiwan, just like in a lot of cultures, some of the most important business discussions don't get hammered out in a stuffy boardroom. They happen over a meal. This is where those relationships are truly built. The golden rule for business dining is actually pretty simple. Keep the conversation on positive, neutral ground. This is all about making sure everyone feels comfortable and creating a sense of harmony. But there's another piece to this puzzle, and it's all about being thoughtful. A simple thing, like asking about dietary restrictions beforehand, shows you care. And that kind of consideration goes a long, long way in building rapport.
All right, let's bring this all back together. All these skills, from writing a great invitation to navigating a business dinner, they aren't just soft skills. They are your secret weapon, your competitive edge for both you and your company.
And of course, what's the one tool that makes all of this possible on a global scale? Language. In international business, English is so often that crucial bridge that connects you with your partners.
So I want to give you a few super practical phrases you can literally start using today. Simple, clear lines for welcoming a guest, kicking off a meeting, or showing that extra bit of thought at dinner. Just getting comfortable with these basics, it can make a huge difference in your confidence and how professional you come across.
So you might be asking, why bother putting in the effort? Well, the payoff is huge, and it works on 2 levels. For your company, it means stronger partnerships and a much sharper competitive edge. And for you, for your career, it opens up a world of new opportunities and makes you a super valuable professional in any international setting. It's a total win-win.
When you really think about it, every single email, every handshake, every meeting, it's so much more than just another item on your to-do list. It's an opportunity. It's a chance to build trust, to spark collaboration, and to create real, tangible business growth.
And that really brings us to the final question I want to leave you with. With these tools and this kind of mindset, the next time you connect with a partner from across the globe, how are you going to elevate that interaction from just a simple meeting into a genuine opportunity? Thanks for tuning in.